Hello students, how are you all? I am Akriti Agrawal, your science teacher, and today I am going to start your new chapter which is synthetic fiber and plastic. Students, as the name suggests, synthetic means something which is prepared artificially or which is manufactured. In class 6th and 7th, you have studied about the fiber, fabric and the categories of the fibers. The fiber is of two types, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. The natural fiber is further divided into two types, plant fiber and animal fiber. In class 6th, you have studied about the plant fiber, and in class 7th, you have studied about the animal fiber. Now, in class 8, you will come to know about the synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber is also called as man-made fiber or artificial fiber. So, there are certain topics which I will cover in this chapter. These are as follows. Like this natural fiber and man-made fiber, clothing material, the material which is used for clothing, raw material for making synthetic fiber, characteristic of synthetic fiber means what are the specifications of synthetic fiber, advantages of clothes made from synthetic fiber. There are certain advantages as well as disadvantages. So your next topic is disadvantages of clothes made from synthetic fiber. Synthetic plastic, common synthetic plastic and their uses, plastic as material of choice, plastic and the environment. So these are the topics which I will cover in this chapter, and I will tell you about each and every topic in detail. So let us start with the very first topic, which is natural and man-made fiber. That is what is natural fiber and what is man-made fiber. So students, you know very well that I have told you natural fiber is the fiber that we obtain from nature. Okay, anything that we obtain from nature is called as natural thing. So the fiber that we obtain from nature is called as natural fiber. The natural fiber is divided into two categories, animal fiber and plant fiber. The plant fiber is of two types, cotton and jute. The examples of plant fiber are cotton and jute, and the example of animal fiber are silk and wool. So many other examples are also there for natural fiber, but here we have to study about the synthetic fiber, or you can say man-made fiber. So what is man-made fiber? The fiber which is prepared artificially is called as man-made fiber. Some examples of man-made fibers are nylon, rayon, teflon, bakelite, melamine, etc. So these are the examples of man-made fiber. Now let us see in detail about these fibers and their properties. Okay. So students, I have told you about the synthetic fiber. That means the fiber which is prepared by man, or which can prepared artificially, chemically in a laboratory or anywhere, is called as synthetic fiber. First, I want to tell you about the artificial material. There are two types of material. The first one is natural material, then another one is artificial material. So student, do you know what is artificial material? Before telling you this, I want to tell you that all the artificial things are prepared from natural thing. Okay, nothing in this world can be prepared directly. The raw material for preparing the artificial things are obtained from natural material. Okay, for example, if you want to prepare something, so you can take an example of a chair. If you want to prepare a chair, so you want wood. The wood is obtained from nature. The natural source for wood is plant. So every artificial thing in this world is somehow connected with the natural thing. So I want to tell you about that. What are artificial material? Artificial material, something like plastic, paint, cement, fertilizer, detergent, glass, table, chair, synthetic fiber, chemicals, which are equipment that we used in the physics lab. So many things are there which we categorize as artificial material. That means these are the material which are prepared artificially, but the raw material the raw material we obtain from the nature. Okay. So the next thing is clothing material. Clothing material means the material which is required for preparing clothes. Cotton and jute are are plant fiber, whereas wool and silk are animal fiber. This I have already told you that the natural fiber is of two types, plant fiber and animal fiber, cotton and jute, and silk and wool. Okay. Synthetic fibers are man-made fibers. These are also called as artificial fiber or chemical fiber. The chemical fiber because it can be prepared also in laboratory by using some chemicals. All these fiber consist of a long chain of small molecule. It is very important point. Keep it in mind. All the fiber, whether it is a natural fiber or it is a synthetic fiber, all these fibers are prepared from a fiber consists of a long chain. If you can take the example of a garland that is prepared from pearls. जो मोतियों की माला होती है, एक एक माला चुन के पूरी एक एक माला धागे में डाल के एक एक मोती धागे में डाल के पूरी माला प्रिपेयर की जाती है. उसी तरह से एक छोटे छोटे मॉलिक्यूल्स को मिलाकर फाइबर प्रिपेयर किया जाता है. ठीक है. दैट इज व्हाट इज रिटन लॉन्ग चेन ऑफ स्मॉलर मॉलिक्यूल एंड दीज chain-like molecules are called as polymer. So the question may arise in your exam that what are polymers? So polymers are the long chain-like structure from which fiber can be prepared. Okay. So what is polymer? The question arises, what is polymer? The polymer is a very big molecule which is prepared from a smaller molecule, formed by the combination of large number of small molecule. Okay. For example, a building can be prepared by using a small bricks. By using a small bricks, you can prepare a wall. On the same way, by using some small molecule, the polymer can be prepared. That means the polymer is a big molecule. Okay. These small molecule, the small molecule by which polymer is prepared is called as monomer. Students, you know you all are very aware from this word mono. Mono means single. That means these single units when combined together, then they can form a big molecule. Okay. The word polymer comes from a Greek word. The polymer is a Greek word, poly and mer. Poly means many, that means so many, and mer means unit. So when so many units combine together, then they can form a polymer. This is the another definition of polymer, that the word polymer arises from a Greek words poly and mer. Poly means many and mer means unit. So when so many small units combine together, then it forms a large unit. That large unit is called as polymer. Polymer is of two types, natural polymer and artificial polymer. Some examples of natural polymer are cotton, jute, silk, and I want to tell you one thing, that I have told you that cotton and jute are obtained from plant, and the plant fiber contains cellulose. Cellulose comes from glucose, and glucose releases during the process of photosynthesis. So somehow the main source for obtaining cotton and jute, that is plant fiber, are cellulose. Okay. Artificial polymer are nylon, polyester and PVC. These are the examples of artificial polymer, which we will read in detail in the next topic. Nylon, polyester and PVC. PVC stands for polyvinyl chloride. The full form of PVC is polyvinyl chloride. Students, I want to show you an example that how polymer can be prepared. Students, this is if I take an example, suppose this is the formula of it is ethene. Okay, in combined form you can write it as C2H4. This is the formula of ethene and it is a monomer. Okay, so if I want to convert this into a polymer, then what I can do, we will do like this, and here I will use N. This is a polymer. Now this ethene, the formula is ET, the spelling is ethene. The ethene, when ethene will convert it into a polymer, then the formula will be like this. So you can convert any of the organic compound or any of the monomer into a form of polymer. Okay. Raw material used for making synthetic fiber. Students, as I have told you that the how the ethene can be converted into a polymer. So there are certain raw materials from which we can prepare a synthetic fiber. So what are these raw material? Students, before telling you this, I just want to tell you some basic things related to the chemistry. That is, the chemistry is divided into three parts: organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and physical chemistry. Organic chemistry is the study of organic compounds. Organic compounds means the compounds which contains mainly oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen. Especially it is a compound made up of carbon. The organic means the chemistry with chemistry in which we study about the compounds of carbon, because carbon is very abundant in nature. Abundant means that exist in various forms, that exist in a large form. कार्बन के सबसे ज्यादा कंपाउंड एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, इसलिए कार्बन के कंपाउंड्स की केमिस्ट्री को सेपरेट करके कहा जाता है ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री. ओके, so inorganic means except carbon, and physical means the physical features that are related to chemistry. So here I just want to tell you the basic thing about the organic chemistry. Like all the organic compound, that means the compound which contains carbon, is studied under the organic chemistry. So here the raw material that I am going to tell you is also related to the organic chemistry. These all are called as organic compounds. All the synthetic fibers are obtained from organic molecule or their compounds. I have already told you what are organic molecule. That means the molecules which are prepared either from carbon and its compound. Anything which is prepared from carbon or its compound. These small molecules are obtained from petroleum. What are the natural source, natural resource for obtaining organic compounds, or you can say carbonic compounds? These are petroleum and natural gas. Okay, the petroleum and natural gas is we obtained by digging the earth in deep, and these are the natural material, these are the raw material from which organic compounds can be prepared. Okay, so the compounds which are used as raw material for making synthetic fiber are methanol, ethanol, ethyne, methane, ethene, butene, ethane, propane, etc. Students, now I am going to tell you the formula of these compounds. What are the formula of these compounds? For example, if I take methanol, the formula of methanol is CH3OH. Ethanol, it's C2H5OH. Ethyne, it's C2H2, or it is written as, next is methane, it is CH4. Ethene, it is C2H4, or next is butene. Butene is also written like this. Okay, the next is ethane, C2H6. It is also written as C4H8. There will be. Next one is propane. It is so these are the formulas of organic compounds by which polymer can be prepared. One or two example I can show you that how. For example, if I take this, I have already told you about the ethene. the double bond is converted into a single bond, and this is converted into a n number of molecules. On the same way, all these formulas, all these organic compounds can be converted into simple can be converted in the form of polymer from a simple organic compound. So students, these all are about the basic concept of synthetic fiber. In the next lecture, I will tell you that what is synthetic fiber and about its various types. Thank you.